What if the real curse wasn't the goddess, but the fear in human hearts? For 3 months, not a single drop of rain had fallen on the village of Kepper. The sky seemed offended. Dusty yellow clouds hovered every day, but never broke. The earth had cracked open. Even grass was afraid to grow between those wounds. Nights felt heavier now. The wind passing through the neem trees sounded like it came from another world, sometimes like sobbing, sometimes like someone quietly weeping. If a dog barked in the distance, the entire village would fall silent. Slowly, superstition began spreading its roots in people's hearts. Some said Goddess Kalika was angry, others whispered that the village had been cursed. Every evening as the sun dipped and dust swirled in the air, the same conversations echoed in the village square. At the edge of the village, where the mud path dissolved into wild forest shrubs, lived Savitri, her face carved with wrinkles, white hair tied in a tight bun, and eyes holding a strange stillness, as if she had already seen everything life had to show. Once people lovingly called her Vadia Ma, the healer. Her name was spoken with respect in every home. If someone had a fever, her herbs cured it. If a woman struggled in childbirth, Sip became the midwife who pulled life back from the edge of death. It was the third quarter of the night outside. The wind scraped through neem leaves. Inside the hut, a small oil lamp trembled. Rupa's screams echoed against the mud walls. "Hold on a little longer, daughter. Goddess Kalika is with you," Savitri whispered. The villagers outside could hear only fragments, muffled cries, urgent movements. Then suddenly, silence. A moment later, the sharp cry of a newborn pierced the air. The door opened. Savitri stepped out holding the baby in her arms. Her face was exhausted, but her eyes carried a gentle relief. But someone rushed inside the hut. Are you Pele? Lifeless eyes, open lips blue, blood dried on the bedding. A second of silence, then chaos. Rupa is dead. Oh God, Rupa is dead. Goddess Kalika is angry. Savitri did this. She's a witch. She insulted the goddess. You were inside with her. The village head shouted. We trusted you, and you killed my daughter-in-law. I did nothing, Savitri replied, her voice steady. Rupa's breath was weak, her body was exhausted. I only prayed to ease her pain. We saw you chanting spells. They weren't spells, they were prayers. Every birth is difficult. I have always given life, never taken it. Then why did she die? Why is the goddess angry? The goddess is not angry, Savitri's voice sharpened. You are blinded by fear. The same goddess you worship for birth, you now use to justify death. Silence. Don't take the goddess's name with your cursed mouth. Your medicines have ended my bloodline. You are a witch. If my medicine were poison, she said quietly, how are your other children alive? How many women have I dragged back from death for you? And today, one death erases my entire life. The accusations didn't stop. People say you go to the forest at night, near the Kalika temple. Why? Because it gives me peace, Savitri answered. When this village left me alone, the goddess still listened. I do not fear her. I worship her. Your worship has become our curse. Not a curse, she said, a blessing. But you burned it in your fear. Remember this, when truth is burned, the ashes always speak. The crowd shifted, some stepped back, others burned hotter. Burn her, someone shouted. Only then will the goddess calm down. Savitri placed the newborn gently on the ground. She kissed its forehead, looked at the crowd one last time. I have given birth, not death. But now you must decide who among you is truly alive and who is already dead inside. No one listened. They set her hut on fire. The scent of her herbs burned into smoke, and with it, her place in the village. She walked into the darkness toward the forest, toward the old Kalika temple abandoned. Dusty, wrapped in spiderwebs. The wind was colder there, under the temple steps. Savitri dug into the soil, her fingers clawed into the earth. With every scrape, her anger deepened. Headman, you burned my truth. Villagers, you buried my honor. I gave life, I saved yours, and you called me a witch. Now this soil will swallow your truth. She placed a small clay doll into the pit. On its chest, written in charcoal, your happiness, my thirst. A black thread tied tightly around its neck, a red bead hanging like a drop of blood. She covered it with soil, whispering, not prayers. Now, what curses, what you did to me will return to you. This earth will steal your breath, your crops will rot, your home will turn to ash. The goddess is my witness, your end is my revenge. From the next morning, the headman's house changed. A foul smell filled the air like something dead, rotting inside the walls. His crops began to decay. Flies swarmed the fields. Cows and buffaloes fell sick, their bodies crawling with worms. His wife grew weak. Her hair began falling out in dark strands across the pillow. Round blue-green marks appeared on her skin like coins pressed into flesh. Whenever someone touched her, their hands turned icy cold at night. She screamed, not like a human, but something breaking through one. The headman called Pundit Haraneth. This is no ordinary matter. The priest said grimly. Someone has done black magic, a soul-binding ritual. Something has been buried under the old Kalika temple. If it is not dug out before the full moon, he warned, death is certain, not just hers, your entire bloodline. That night, under a broken moon, they went to the temple. They dug, and the soil began to stink. Then a metallic sound. They uncovered the doll, wrapped in Lotta's old scarf, her hair attached to its head, black thread around its neck, the red bead, glistening dotted on its chest. Your happiness, my thirst. Burn it. The priests ordered, but as the flame touched it, the wind stopped. The voice echoed from inside the temple. Your end is my revenge. The torch went out. Darkness swallowed everything. The next morning, Ketpa was silent. Lotta was dead, eyes open, lips blue, the same marks on her hands. And beside her, the clay doll, but now its neck was missing. The words on its chest were fading. The headman sat in the corner, dirt still clinging to his hands. I only wanted to save my home, he muttered. Savitri, what have you done? After that day, no one in Kepra walks beneath the neem trees at night, because some say when truth is burned unjustly, it does not die, it waits.